Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Group 5's presentation. We will be presenting on the music, fashion, and sport of both Nigeria and South Korean culture. To start, we will give you a brief history of both countries.
A brief history on the Federal Republic of Nigeria. The Federal Republic of Nigeria, commonly called Nigeria, is part of the African continent. The country is located on the western coast of Africa. The country comprises of a population of 225,954,000 individuals as of 2021. Nigeria is a plural society which is made up of many ethnic groups. There are 3 major ethnic groups in the country, which include the Hausa Fulani, the Yoruba, and the Igbo. Nigeria's official language of speech is English. However, citizens also speak other native tongues, as well as English Creole, which was widely used especially among ethnic groups. Many Nigerian nationals have moved away from following traditional religions such as the Orisha because of pressures brought on by the British colonial policies. They started following Islam and Christian faith. The beauty and interest of this country lure tourists annually, with many museums, coastal beaches, with their rich and vibrant popular culture, music, fashion, and sports play an important role. A brief history on South Korea. South Korea is part of the Asian continent. The country is located on the southern part of the Korean peninsula. The country comprises of a population of 51,672 individuals as of 2021. Almost the entire population is ethnically Korean, and there is a very small minority of ethnic Chinese permanent residents. The country's official language of speech is Korean. This tongue has many similarities to the Japanese language, and it consists of many Chinese loanwords. There is no national religion in South Korea. However, shamanism, an ancient Korean religion, is still practiced, as well as other older religions such as Buddhism, Taoism, and Confucianism. Christianity is a relatively new religion in Korea, and approximately 1/4 of the population follow this faith. South Korea draws many tourists from around the world with its historical attraction, entertainment, and natural beauty. The country is also getting an increasingly amount of recognition for its popular culture, such as music, arts, and sports.
In Nigeria, the men wear agbada while South Korean men wear hanbok. Both are a formal 3-piece suit worn on special occasions in their respective countries. The agbada consists of an open stitch gown worn like a jacket over a long sleeve shirt and a pair of trousers narrow at the ankle. The hanbok consists of a vest, top, jacket, and a pair of pants. Both apparels are usually made with very colorful fabrics and adorned with coral beads to add more elegance to its look. Traditionally, Nigerian women wear lawn clothing with African prints called an iro, with a long sleeve top called a buda. The attire is usually accessorized with a colorful handcraft tied on top of their heads called a gili. In South Korea, the women also wear a hanbok. However, the female hanbok includes a top jacket, undershirt, skirt, and a pair of pantaloons.
Both Nigeria and South Korea have a rich sporting culture which have been in practice since ancient times. South Korea's main focus has been on martial arts, with its most popular technique being Taekwondo. In Nigeria, they have Dambe boxing. These two sports both exhibit violence against opponents, however, the styles are quite different. For instance, where Taekwondo teaches self-defense and discipline, Dambe boxing is more aggressive since opponents in this sport seek to strike each other until one is ultimately knocked out. Nevertheless, both sports are quite entertaining and hold a large viewing audience at a local and international level. Other similar sports practiced in both countries include football, baseball, basketball, and archery.
Comparison of music between Nigeria and South Korea. Both Nigeria and South Korea has traditional music for rituals and religious observances. Some traditional genres of music in Nigeria is known as juju and apala, and in South Korea some are known as court instrument music, aristocratic and religious music. Both countries have a lot of instruments indigenous to their country. For example, Nigeria has the kakai and South Korea has the hon. High culture is evidently seen in South Korean traditional music like chonggak, which is used as entertainment for upper-class persons. The only place you can hear this music is live at the National Center of Korea Performing Arts in the capital of Seoul. Modernized music in Nigeria is known as Afrobeats. Afrobeats is a mixture of jazz, high life, and other West African music. Modernized music in South Korea is known as K-pop. K-pop is one of the country's most visible cultural exports. Both Nigerian and South Korean artists have been dominating global music charts with their modernized music. South Korea and Nigeria has collaborated to create Korean Afrobeats. It is the latest hype of this generation, and it takes two different cultures to create something unique and enjoyable to some.
In conclusion, culture is used to describe and explain a broad spectrum of activities, behaviors, and events. In focusing on Nigeria and South Korea, although located in two different continents, they share so much similarities with their rich and varying culture. Looking at both countries critically, high culture can be seen evident in South Korea traditional music, which is used as entertainment for upper-class persons. High culture can also be seen in Nigerian fashion industry, where certain designs are only made and worn by the elite in society. Folk culture is evident in Nigeria with its traditional music, which is frequently performed to mark rituals like weddings and funerals in the villages. Folk culture can also be seen in South Korean traditional ancient religions, which was handed down from one generation to another. In both Nigeria and South Korea, their music represents mass culture. Nigeria is famous for their Afrobeat that is in high demand. Same too are for South Koreans, K-pop. Nigeria and South Korea definitely practices inculturation with its rich culture, as can be seen in their respective societies.
Thank you for joining us. Hope you enjoyed.